Right, hello everyone. We are day 7 of lockdown in South Africa, and it's Thursday, so it's nearly weekend for those of us that are still working. And hello and welcome. As I've said before, please pass your comments in the comment box, and I'll reply to any questions that you have as we go through today's broadcast. Thanks to all of you that have shared the posts. I hope that you've really found them helpful and useful. And I hope through the course of the next 2 weeks, we can attend to and chat about a couple of other things which you need some help on. So I'm here to assist. I'm here to serve. And let's see what sort of a difference we can make today. So today I wanted to talk about massage. Yesterday we were looking at older dogs and geriatric dogs, and I gave a few ideas about what you can do with them to assist with their mobility. And this morning I posted a video on the Animal Health and Hydro Facebook page. Shh, Dylan. Demonstrating skin rolling. So it wasn't that clear in yesterday's video. So I hope that this one will give you a little bit more insight into how to actually use the technique to assist with release of tensions and also to assist with relaxation. So today I want to just run through a very simple and basic massage technique that you can use without sorry, I hope I'm still there. Let me know. My computer's jumping up with all sorts of other messages. A couple of massage techniques that you can use without being concerned about creating any issues. So we're not talking about a therapeutic massage. A therapeutic massage I cannot teach in a video session because you really need a hands-on, and it's not something that you can learn in 20 minutes. Okay, so what I'm teaching is a very simple bonding and relaxation massage technique that will enhance blood flow. It will relax your dog, and it will also improve the bond between you and your dog. Okay, so I don't want you to be afraid that you may actually hurt your dog. So I'm going to see if Dylan's barking at the chickens that are walking across his field of vision. And so there's never a dull moment on this property. So I think Dylan will probably relax a little bit more than Shammy. So let's see whether or not I can demonstrate some real basics in terms of a massage technique for dogs. So come on, lad. Let's get you sorted. There we go. All right. So the first thing is your dog will actually need to learn that massage is nice and massage is good. So if you think that you're going to simply grab your dog and lay him down and he's going to enjoy the massage, I think you need to rethink your expectation. Okay, so I will often start with the dog in a sitting position, and what I'm teaching is what massage therapists can refer to as effleurage or stroking. So we're going to start here around the ears, and we're going to start running our hands down his shoulders, running down his back. Okay, if your dog will let you actually take your hand off the tail, run it all the way, let the tail run through your hand all the way to the end. Okay, the tail is an extension of the spine, and from an energetic perspective, for me, I believe it's really important to include all of that in your massage. And little Dylan is looking up at me like, what's going on? Okay. And if they're still sitting, you can start running your hands down the legs. Some dogs may actually allow you to lift a leg. Dylan's a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. And let's just see if he will lay down for me, because he's a very, very sweet little dog. Hey, Dylan. Yes, he's a very sweet little dog. I'm just trying to get us in the screen. Let me just adjust my screen a little. Let's see if that'll work. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, Dylan. Right, this is going to be nice. Dylan had an exercise session in an underwater treadmill earlier. So with him lying on their side, again, run your hands gently all the way down the spine. Okay, Dylan wants to play. And then you can run your hands along each leg, come off the paw. It's easier on his back legs. He's not so sensitive. So gently run it. Don't chew that cable. Woo, this is a naughty puppy. Okay. And I think you can see, like, he's not used to this position. So when you're working with your dogs, you can also, there might be a little bit of resistance. They might want to play. They don't know what you're doing. So stick with it. In the beginning, don't expect to do 20 minutes. Maybe you're only going to get 5 done. Okay. And it's not a hard pressure. It's just a gentle stroke. As the dog relaxes, you can start to apply a little bit more pressure. Again, remember, this is not a therapeutic massage. Okay. All right, my laddie. Let's see, will you roll over for me? Let's roll over and do the other side. There we go. Okay. All right, you chew on my hand. That's a boy. Okay. All right. Good lad. Oh, look, he's showing you his back. Good boy. Okay, a little bit earlier when I was talking about, all right, my lad. We're not playing. No, we're not. Okay, so Dylan is helping me here. So when you are running, once you've done that and your dog is settled and you have access to his back, okay, you will feel in the middle, you will feel the spine. Those are the dorsal processes of the vertebra. Okay, so they stick out at the top, and then there's bits that stick out at the side, and around the chest you've got the ribs. There's a very, very large muscle group that sits in this area. Okay, this bit of finger. So this area here, there's a whole lot of muscle bellies that lie along there, and they form part of, and so they'll lie on the other side as well. Okay, so now we're talking on both sides of the sticky out bits of the spine. There are muscle groups that lie here. Okay, those are very important parts of our dog's core musculature, and in fact our core musculature. And the other parts are the abdominals that lie on the side and the abdominals in the middle. But we're going to focus on those muscles along the back. Okay, let's just try. Shammy, come on, darling. Come. Because Dylan's being naughty. Come, Sham. Come, Sham. Here we go. All right. So in the middle, you'll find those hard bits. You don't want to massage on the bone. Okay, if you know yourself, any pressure that gets placed on the bone is sore. I'm sorry if the dogs are a bit distracting. He'll settle in a moment. Okay, so you really want to run your fingers. Dylan, that's my cable. Thank you. You really want to run your fingers on either side of the hard spinal bit. Okay, because that's where the muscles are. All right. So just gently take your fingers, and I will start from the base of the ears and run down over the shoulders. Okay, that's also a bit hard, so be gentle there. Then we run all the way down on either side of the spine. Okay. And you can do that 4 or 5 or 6 times, and then you can start to apply maybe a little bit more pressure. Okay, as you're doing this, you're warming up the muscles, okay? And as the muscles warm up, you are also increasing the blood flow. And if there are, I'm not asking you to feel for spasms or tight spots. I'm just asking for you to run your fingers along the spine or along either side of the spine. Okay. And your dog should start to relax. Shammy's starting to rest her head against my chest. So she's starting to realize that there's nothing bad going to happen. It might be easier for some of you to use your thumbs like I'm doing now. Okay, here's my girly. All right, okay. And the ear rubs always help to relax your dog. And in fact, next week I'll do a different session on some other techniques for calming, which will include some acupressure points to help you with relaxation and calming. Okay, all right, my girly. Do you think you might lie down for me? Hey? All right, come, let's lie down. Let's see what's going to happen. So, okay, let's see if the poodle will lie down. Hello. Come, Sham. Come, Shammy. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now I can also just show you, as you're doing the legs, you gently want to just bring your hand off of the toes. Some dogs don't like having their paws touched, so be very gentle over those toes. Okay, and down the side of the body and along the back. Okay, there's a good girl. I also find the chest, for those of you that gym, we often want to work the latissimus dorsi. So for us, it lies on the side here. For dogs, it lies, if you find the elbow, remember we spoke about the elbow, it comes from the inside of the elbow all the way up on the side of the chest, up to the top of those spinous processes. So it lies, it fans on the chest like that. Okay. And then it attaches up here where my palm is. Those muscles are strong stabilizing muscles in dogs. So if you're gently rubbing against the chest, Dylan's photobombing, if you're gently rubbing against the chest, then that will assist with your dogs as well. Okay, all right, my poodle. Okay, good. All right. So that pretty much runs through a basic massage technique. And you could massage your dog for anything from 2 to 3 minutes up to 20 minutes. Eventually, as your dog grows accustomed to it, they will come and settle in that space. They're a little bit edgy, I think, with the cooler weather. They haven't had as much outdoor time today as they normally do. Hello, my Dylan. Okay. You can combine this massage with 1 or 2 skin rolls to help for release. And anybody who's done T-touch, those gentle little 1 1/4 movements, Dylan, those gentle 1 1/4 movements with your fingers will also assist in releasing tensions and with relaxation. So I don't even know if there's anybody out there. There's nothing in the comment box. Does anybody, I don't know if you have any questions about massage. This doesn't have to be set only for older dogs. You can do it on each dog. Maybe they're going to start lining up as you set aside a time for massage. And remember also that this is a very, very strong bonding time. So it enhances the human-animal bond. Animal Health and Hydro is all about connecting companions. So we really want you. Thank you, Samantha. Yay! A presence. I feel like I'm all alone in this big space called Animal Health and Hydro, and I'm talking to, I don't know who. Hi, Dee. Thank you. Animal Health and Hydro is all about connecting companions. So, hello, Linda. This will assist with building your bond and helping the dogs to actually pay more attention to you. Hi, Jackie. I think these videos, I'm not sure what you mean by archived. I know that they are definitely able to be seen. The posts have been saved, and you can find them. You can find them on the Animal Health and Hydro page. I'm not sure if there's a separate area to archive. So if somebody can answer that question, otherwise I'll get back to you with regards to what my social media guru tells me. Okay, hi Angela, thank you. And Cindy, hello. All right, cool. Okay, see, Dylan's come back for more. Anyway, I think that is pretty much this. Any of you that are watching, thank you for all those comments. Any of you have any questions about the massage? I think in my experience and the feedback that I've got from a lot of clients also is that the more regularly you do this, the more you will get to understand what is your dog's normal. So you will start to feel the tight spots. You'll start to feel the areas where there's a little bit of resistance or a little bit of discomfort. You can feel your dog moves away sometimes when you've reached a spot which is a little bit tender. And you will start to build up a pattern for yourself about what is normal for each one of your dogs. That means that if you are doing this on a regular basis and the dog moves out of what you perceive to be normal, it's a good source of information for you, because if that out of normal persists, then maybe something new is developing in your dog. And I know that a lot of people, I see a lot of clients that come to me and say, doc, I don't know what's wrong with my dog, but my dog is just not right. And it can sometimes be difficult to have that conversation with your vet, because especially if you are a crazy dog person, your vet doesn't always believe you. But if you can be a little bit more specific and say, well, I learned this technique and I've been doing it twice a week or 3 times a week, and I've noticed this last week that every time I come to that point just behind the shoulder blades, my dog is really sensitive. So it really will help the vets to also listen to you, perhaps, and maybe be able to pinpoint where there might be a problem. Nadine, good way of picking up lumps. Yeah, absolutely, because you're running through all those areas. I mean, even down the legs. Okay, so yes, you can definitely pick up unusual lumps and bumps that weren't there the week before. Angela, is this like it's myofascial release? It will assist with some release, but it's not a specific myofascial release technique. Again, those I think do need to be trained. If you want a specific result, you do need to have special training in myofascial release. But I was talking about with the skin rolling, the fascia that actually adheres, and it's the connective tissue. What it will do is it will release those sticky bits. So in a sense, yes, there is some fascial release happening when you are gently stroking and massaging your dog, for sure. Bernie, hello, sorry, missed the beginning. Is it beneficial to massage an arthritic dog? Absolutely. So this started yesterday. We did a talk on the older dogs. And so today's talk actually came about because we were talking about older dogs and what we could do. So how different would the touch be on areas of extreme arthritis? Your touch would be very light over those arthritic areas. So mostly those areas are joint. So you're not really massaging a joint as much as you're massaging the muscle. So the muscles will hold a compensatory pattern because of the arthritis. So if you just think, even yourself, many of us work in front of a computer and we're tense. And so what happens is our shoulders start coming up to our ears. And then we get home and we might have relaxed a little, but we can all feel that tight band that runs all the way up into the base of our skull. Now, that is a compensatory pattern. So I know I'm veering off a little from arthritis, but I just want to make a point. That muscle tension is as a result of our stress. And if we release that tension, then we can assist our body into feeling more relaxed. So when we are looking at working with arthritic dogs, they will have certain muscular tensions depending on where the arthritis is. And that, by releasing those muscular tensions, you are helping your dog to get back into a more normal pattern. Okay, so the areas of arthritis are not really the areas that are being massaged. The areas that suffer as a result of the arthritis are the ones where you're helping with release. This is more of a relaxation technique as opposed to a therapeutic massage. There will be some therapeutic benefits from what you're doing. Increased blood flow, release of muscle spasms, and so on. But the actual therapeutic massage requires a level of training to be able to do it properly and to not create more of a problem. Lindy, we team our daily massage with Fotizo light therapy unit. Mr. Miyagi tends to hold tension between his shoulders. Yes, perfect. So any of those light therapy units, I definitely like a Fotizo. And the light therapy helps to bring extra energy, light energy, into the cells of the body. So the Fotizo is a unit that delivers light at a specific wavelength. And that wavelength is designed so that there are certain little organs within the cell, organelles within the cell called mitochondria. The mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell. They are able to absorb that wavelength of light and convert it into cellular energy for repair and restoration. So that's absolutely perfect. Daily massage coupled with fertilizer light therapy, spot on. Well done. Really, really nice. And I'm sure that Mr. Miyagi responds very well. Lindy, did you notice that it took a while for him to get accustomed to the massage techniques? Okay. Cool. Bernie, I hope that answered your question. Lindy, thank you for the comments. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. I can't believe how quickly 20 minutes goes. Please have a try. Give the massage a try. Send me post any questions on my Facebook page. Bernie, you should be able to find yesterday's live video shared as a post called Helping Your Oldies. So if you find that, you can get a little bit more information on how to assist with the arthritis for your older dog. Okay, cool. And tomorrow we will be doing mind games and mental stimulation for your dogs. I wanted to leave you with that before the weekend. These posts are only happening Monday to Friday. So I wanted to give you something to work on over the weekend. And we also will have access to a blog that Kayla, our therapist from SmartVet or 4Ways, has written. So that will, following on tomorrow's Facebook Live, there will also be a blog for you to reference and to have a look at. And, okay, off you go. And I think... Okay, great, Lindy. So he's always had massages. I hope that I've given you another skill, something that you can practice. Please, you're welcome to send some videos, post some questions. Let's stay connected at this time. And hopefully I will see many of you again tomorrow, 12 o'clock, mind games, mental stimulation for your dogs. Be well, everyone, and stay safe.